What's up, everybody? Dog 985. There's levels to this. All right, guys. I just want to have this conversation with you today. Xbox needs to stop. They just need to stop making consoles at this point, man. It is what it is. I know you're gonna get mad, but just listen to me. What I mean is they need to stop making the traditional console. They need to make a Xbox branded PC. That's what the next piece of hardware should be. I don't even want to call it a console. And if they do that, they won't have to deal with the issues that they're dealing with right now. They need to make it so that it's as easy to use as this right here, Steam Big Picture Mode, or the Steam UI if you like the Steam Deck. And again, it's already halfway done for you. Steam already allows me to use the Xbox controller for this, so it's not like it's already done, Microsoft. It's already done. But even though I love my Xbox Series X that's back there, with everything that's going on right now, especially the news that I just saw today, like this is ridiculous. Make a PC that's Xbox branded, that has a unique Xbox. You can literally copy the same dashboard from the Xbox Series X, but the backgrounds of it has to be PC like. And again, it's already done, right? You go to the store on this. I'm using my controller, and if I want to search for a game, I don't need a keyboard. Look, I'm using my controller still to search for a game, and I can search for whatever game I may want to search to include games that are not coming to the Xbox platform anymore. How is this possible? How is there yet another game that's going to skip the Xbox Series X? It's going to skip that platform and the Xbox Series S because they have to develop for PC and PS5, according to them, and it's indefinitely delayed. The answer to this problem is simply Xbox needs to make a PC next generation. That's it. Just make a PC next generation. Just bring the full Xbox ecosystem to that PC. That's it. And I guarantee you people will buy it. But it's so heartbreaking to see this happen again and again and again. So here I am on the website for Inotria, the last song. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And this is what they say here when you go to their homepage, right? It has the Xbox, Series X and S here, right? But when you go to news and you click on the official announcement that just got released today, they say, but even in the beautiful, detailed world of Inotria, there is bound to be some darkness. Hello, Mass Ones. We are thrilled to be a few weeks away from Inotria, the last song launching digitally on PC and PlayStation 5 on September 19th, 2024. We're also very excited to have a physical PlayStation 5 edition coming in a few months later. Inotria has been a passion project of ours for years. We cannot wait to see you bring the fight to the authors and put the finite end to the twisted. Yeah. Well, let's get to the part. Okay. Unfortunately, at this time, we have to announce an indefinite delay of the Xbox version. I don't know why this is happening. I don't really care for a reason. As a consumer of the Xbox Series X, of a platform that I chose to purchase, this should be a problem to you. Now, if you're in a situation like I am, where I have a PC and I have a PS5, as you can see to my right, then okay, you're going to play it on the platform where it's released, and that's perfectly fine. But if you only have one platform, if you only game on the Xbox Series X, you have to be okay with yet again another game skipping your platform. And all I'm trying to tell you is it doesn't have to be this way. For next generation, it doesn't have to be this way. It is what it is. I don't know why they're skipping the Xbox Series X and S. I don't know if it is the Series S's fault. Again, though, there's plenty of games that run on the Series S that are impressive, right? But regardless, are people going to say that this is another Sony behind the back timed exclusive? Again, the reason doesn't matter, guys. The reason doesn't matter. What should matter to you, if you're a Xbox Series X owner only, you should be upset about this. Now, we're not even talking about games coming out at 60 frames or games coming out at 30 frames. We're literally talking about you saying that you are a passionate gamer and that you love gaming so much that you watch YouTube channels on gaming, and yet you're okay with your platform having games being skipped. And these aren't just little BS games. Baldur's Gate 3 was huge, and that got delayed. Wukong right now is taking over the game by storm, right? And that's not coming. I think the latest and greatest was that Black Ops 6 is number 1 on the PlayStation Store right now as of this week, and it overtook Wukong. So, okay, great. You guys, we're going to get to play that on Game Pass, but so is, PC. PC players are going to be able to play that on Game Pass as well, which is awesome, which is great, right? But you don't know if this game is another beauty, if this game is also going to be another banger that you, if you're stuck on the Xbox Series X, can't play. Again, I don't know the reasoning why, and to be honest with you, as just a basic consumer that doesn't know anything about tech, I don't care. I just want to be able to play games. And yes, if I could have had it my way, being 100% honest and transparent with you, I wouldn't have bought a PC. I would have stayed on my Xbox Series X if I saw that Microsoft themselves were at least trying to give me what I wanted, which was 60 frames. That's all I wanted. That's not asking for much. All I wanted was 60 frames. All I wanted was, if you weren't even going to give me 60 frames, unlock the frames, I'll buy a TV that has VRR. Let me use my TV, Xbox. That's all I wanted. But I wasn't getting it. And I listened to what you said, both Xbox fans and PlayStation fans, that told me, Doc, stop complaining. If you wanted power, go to PC. Now I'm here and I got a PC. But I would be wrong if I told you that none of this stuff mattered, especially for people that watch my channel that started watching me when I was just about the Xbox Series X. I'm talking to you guys as well, man. So this is what Xbox needs to do next generation. Forget that freaking handheld idea that they have going on like that. Because if you're going to have a handheld, but games are still going to be skipping it, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you're going to have, is your handheld going to be more powerful than the Xbox Series X? Is it? They need to make a PC-like machine. That's what they need to do. There's things like this. This thing's called the Adaman G7, okay? This popped up on YouTube. And I saw there's already reviews on it. You can look it up, right? This is a pre-built mini machine from this company. And it's got an i9, or you can get it with an i7, right? And the graphics card comes with a 4070, right? If you get the top of the line one, right? But this obviously is a mobile 4070, but it's still a 4070. Okay, mobile 4070. So if you want to say it's a 3070, whatever. But guess what? This is going to be able to play any game that's coming to PC. This will be able to run. How well it runs it, that depends on the game, and that depends on the power and all that other stuff. But a 3070, you're going to be all right. I mean, it's a 4070 mobile, which, again, I would equate it to probably like go back one generation because of power and cooling and all that other stuff, right? But, again, the whole point is it's a PC. So because it's a PC, games aren't going to be skipped. But the disadvantage that this is going to have over something like what Xbox could possibly do is that will literally be a PC running Windows 11. Which the best thing that it could do is run Steam Big Picture mode as of right now. But Xbox could change that. It can make something like this that runs the Xbox UI right out of the box as soon as you turn it on. And maybe you have to backdoor to get into Windows. But it'll run all the games. And then there's another company here. Here's Asus that makes this bad boy here, the ROG Nook. Right now they're all out of stock, but they're different. i7, i9, right? 4070 laptop GPU, 4060 laptop GPU, different SKUs. Guess what these things are going to be able to play? If a game is coming to PC, they're going to be able to play it. So now these developers, if they don't want to make a game for an quote-unquote Xbox, they would have to be willing to skip PC if Xbox went this route. If Xbox went this route and just simply made a pre-built Xbox PC, I'm telling you right now, people would buy it. The only thing is when it boots up, my PC right now, when it boots up into Steam Big Picture mode. This is what it boots up into, okay? All they would have to do is for their PC is when it boots up into the Xbox UI, whatever that may be. Matter of fact, I'll show you. Have it boot up to PC gamepad. Who just have it boot up to something that's Xbox centric. Have it boot up to this. But make this really controller friendly. I don't know. They got to do something. But for the Xbox fan base that's on console to not be able to play games and miss out on games at this point is ridiculous. To me, there's no excuse. I don't know how people would excuse this. Now, if this is a game that you're not even looking at, I don't care about this game, that's fine. But how long till it's a game that you do care about? Is that what it's gonna take? I know my audience because I've been doing this for a while. I would never claim to be a bigger gamer than 90% of the people that watch my channel. Not at all. I don't have the time to game as much as you guys do. I really don't. Regardless of how touche you feel that sounds or how much of an excuse you think that is, it's just the reality. I wish I had more time to game, but I don't. You guys are way bigger gamers than I am. So how are you okay with game skipping your platform? And if you're like me and you have multiple platforms and that's why you're not worried about it, then don't defend game skipping Xbox because it doesn't really affect you. You're defending it simply because it doesn't affect you specifically. But don't defend it saying that it's okay, because if it was okay, you would only have an Xbox. How many of you out there could only have an Xbox? Are you okay with all these game skipping? And if you are okay with all these game skipping, and if you are okay with playing games at 30, I would say put your money where your mouth is and sell everything. Only game on Xbox. But I know that you won't. I know that you won't. Even though right now you might be gaming more on Xbox than on your PC or your PS5, because that's a cute cop-out when people say, I have a powerful PC, but I only use my Xbox. Yeah, but you have the option. And you're talking to people that may not have the option. That's where I have a problem. There's people out there that literally could only afford an Xbox Series X or could literally only afford an Xbox Series S. And there's games skipping the platform. Why? Why? That's all it is. Why? I don't know what's going on, but all I know is this is a sad situation of another game not coming to Xbox. And I'm going to use it on Twitter to troll and blame it on the Xbox Series S and timed exclusivity by Sony. Right? Because we're going to have fun with it. But in reality, at this point, I don't think Xbox should make another console. Not a traditional console, at least. And that's okay, because if you think about what they have done and gave me, they've changed the gaming model. So they're okay with changing the status quo and not being traditional. Make an Xbox that's actually a PC. Could you imagine a console like PC like hybrid where you can literally change all the settings that you want. And I know some of you out there be like, that's not what I want. That's what you think. But but you want games though. I know you want games. And if you know what, and if I'm completely wrong and all of you don't care about any of that stuff, then I would simply say you should have just bought the Series S. Because to me, that would make more sense. If the Series S was the only console that's on right now, and people said, and developers keep saying that, hey, we're skipping the Series S, then okay, it's the weaker hardware. May the Series S outlive this life right now for certain games. You can only play the top casual games on the Series S. Okay. But if you paid $500 for that machine over there, man, I don't know what to tell you. Dark 1985. I think that's it. There's levels to this. I know I shouldn't care. I'm a PC gamer now. I know. But man, I sure wish Xbox console wise would at least try. Could you imagine you paying for this next handheld and there's games skipping that too? I want to play all my games on the go. This is amazing. Yeah, well, you're not playing these games. What the heck is the point of that? They're gonna be mad at me, but whatever. We out. Peace.